let's move on then to Wombat's Fortnightly news. I know there's a lot of big Fortnite news.
Yep. Well, the new season came out. Did you watch any of the event?
Did
yesterday?
I?
Did you watch the event? Did you watch Galactus?
I did actually watch some of that. Maybe I watched all of it. It's pretty short, right?
Yeah.
Like 4 minutes.
Galactus comes. You drive a bus into his mouth. They do a little whole Star Wars thing at the end of the first movie.
I saw that.
Flying a bus through what looks like the Death Star and shooting stuff. It was cute. It was fun.
Yep. It looked very similar to the Travis Scott one, except instead of Travis Scott, it was Galactus. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I know that a lot of people watched it.
Mm-hmm.
Many people.
We got in. It was very exciting. I blocked out the time on my calendar.
Your work calendar?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Did you write Galactus is coming?
I wrote Galactus is coming. And then season 5 started today.
And so no more Marvel.
No more Marvel. Marvel's all done.
Okay.
No Marvel points of interest on the map.
What are we selling now?
Now, the first skin you unlock when you plunk down your $8
Santa Claus
is the Mandalorian.
It is?
Yep.
But
day 1.
I thought they already had him.
Is that good? I can't tell if that's good or not. Is that good?
I think that's good.
I think people like that. But I thought they had him already. Wasn't he from something? No, that's new.
No.
I guess it leaked out maybe?
It leaked out like a week or two ago that he was coming. But it's out today. He's the first skin in the season pass. All the rest of the skins are all originals, so they wouldn't mean anything to you.
Right.
And there's one big question mark skin. They haven't said who it's going to be yet. So
I know. Grogu.
Grogu's what you get when you hit level 100.
Right. You're going to win because he's so
behind
small.
You. Yeah.
Do they have big characters that float around next to you in that game?
Yeah.
They do, right? Yeah.
Yeah. You could have Rocket Raccoon float around you from last
Definitely Grogu is going to be floating around Mandalorian, don't you think? Yeah. Or in the baby carriage? Yeah, in the baby carriage.
You get that when you hit level 100.
Hopefully it says Grogu on the side of the baby carriage.
It says Grogu at level 100.
Goo.
Grogu.
Goo. Don't say coo. All right.
Anyway.
That is exciting. Yeah. It's very exciting.
Now here's what else they added to it, Cheapy, and I'm going to tell you what they added to it, and you're going to make faces.
RoboCop?
Bounties.
What's
where
that
you
mean?
Go, like you get. Now they have bounties in the game.
Oh, so it's Warzone.
They added everything that's in Warzone.
Sure, why not?
I'm sort of mixed on it. I actually am a fan of how Fortnite did their challenges. I don't know, in all of the seasons prior to this. This is it's a little muddy. Things aren't as clear. They're not as well defined as what challenges you need to do certain things and how many there are and when they expire. And I don't know. I don't love it. I have a feeling that they'll hopefully streamline it as the season goes on because they're pretty good at that for sure.
Right.
And also it's a bit buggy at launch of the new season.
Uh-oh.
I had it crash on me a couple of times today.
Too many people.
Yeah.
Breaking down the doors.
Maybe it's too many people. I don't know.
But, Major Gamer Geek in the chat wants to know if you signed up for Fortnite Crew yet.
I did not for a few reasons. One, I don't need that crew skin. It's not that unique.
Oh, you don't need it?
No, I don't need it.
Okay.
I don't like it. I don't like the crew skin you get. And as soon as I plunk down the V-Bucks that I already earned from last season that I don't have to pay for, I get the Mandalorian. But you can't buy the crew pass with V-Bucks. You can only buy the crew pass with like real dollars. So why would I spend $13 to get the pass and a skin I don't want when I could pay nothing and get the Mandalorian, which is the thing I want?
You've solved it.
Right?
Awesome.
Is what I'm saying making any sense to you? Or
I zoned out when the money was
I've
involved.
been out for a few minutes. What are we talking about?
We're talking about the Atari Mini Pong.
You guys
Junior?
both suck. Let's talk about Atari Mini Pong then. Tell me how great.
Yeah.
How much would you pay for a portable version of Pong that's pretty portable? Like, You could bring it with you places, but it's not fitting in your pocket or anything.
No.
It's a tabletop version of Pong for two people.
Yeah. I wish I hadn't sent this to you earlier so that we could have actually asked how much you guys would have said that you would pay for this.
Oh, yeah.
What were you going to be willing to plunk down on this, GB?
Me? Nothing. Okay. I don't think I have a Telstar Ranger right here. I could play Pong anytime I want. I just pull out a very convenient tube television and plug in this console from 1977, and I'm playing Pong.
So, the Atari Mini Pong Junior. It's made by Eunice, who I talked about before. They make actual arcade games.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones who put out that big mechanical Pong that you've probably played that, right?
I have, yes.
So I think this is good hardware. It's being sold through Arcade 1-Up as the distributor. $130.
It's Pong.
It's Pong.
Straight Pong. Is it black and white, right? Black and white?
Black and white, yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna want
gotta have black and white.
You get both colors.
for 130, you should get both.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be. They must have done the math on that and figured out like we can sell. There's a certain number of people who are gonna buy that type of stuff for $130, $150, whatever. They probably just figured out what that number is. It could be like a couple thousand. I mean, I don't know the math on what makes sense, like how many of these it makes sense to manufacture. But I feel like you could probably sell like 1,000 of these, maybe. I don't know, right? No. Is it worth doing if they're only going to sell 1,000 at 130 and then sell the rest?
That's the interesting thing. Like Arcade 1-Up is, so they started with the like pretty affordable mini arcades, right?
Yeah.
And that was a good business for them. I understand, like, I don't know how long that's sustainable. So they're starting to get into other areas as well. This looks to be better build quality than those little arcade machines, but $130.
Right. They must have.
Could we get like a sequel to Pong on there too? Like Pong 2, maybe?
No. Not even
Arkanoid? Can they throw Arkanoid on there?
Black and white.
The thing is, like, I know, like, the hardware that they're putting into this thing can do so much more
than play a game
Pong.
that came out in 1976. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, it's got like a lithium-ion battery in here, I'm sure, and everything. And
can you charge your phone with it? Is it a phone charger too?
I don't.
Can I like
so.
fry an egg on it?
But that's sort of the big thing that's like the big question about it's like it's a game that literally is the easiest thing. It's so small. It's a small game. There's nothing. All of this hardware for something that's such a simple game, and to have nothing else for $130, it does seem kind of silly.
It's for the collector who just wants to put this on their shelf and show it to like their nerdy friends when they come over. It's a coffee table item for nerds who will never have somebody come over and see it. But they one day
playing solo Pong by themselves.
Yes. In a mirror. They got a mirror across. They got to sit on their hand, like their left hand before they play against each other, play against themselves.
10 different levels of AI settings.
Awesome. So that's more than my Telstar Ranger. I gotta admit.
That's the price. The frustrating part is like they went through the trouble of making this hardware, and it literally just plays Pong. Like if you put some other things on here, it becomes a lot more palatable, right?
Right.
Like if you throw in, oh yeah, we have the other games that use these knobs,
right? Mm-hmm. Or at least
Arkanoid.
let me disinfect my phone inside of it while it's charging. Something. Like the phone soap or something.
A Game and Watch, maybe.
So you know what I'm saying. You can figure it's a big box basically. Anyway,
I saw those Game and Watches at Walmart.
Oh, the Super Mario
ones. I looked at it.
They look cool. Somewhat
hard. I looked at it, and maybe if it was not locked up in the case, it might have come home with me.
Right.
Like that might have been the factor that kept it at Walmart.
If you didn't have to ask somebody to open
Yeah,
the
because I'm
case.
like, I don't know if I want this bad enough to go
Right.
ask somebody when.
Right. There's a pandemic going on.
Yeah, there's a
You
pandemic
don't want to
going
bother
on.
the guy. He's probably like
Right.
stocking paper towels and
I could play
masks.
Mario on
Anything
mini devices.
on your Pong, your new Pong machine.
That's another one also where it's like it would be nice if they included something else, even for $50. I feel like it should have something else other than a game that I've owned 4 times or
Right.
more at this point.
Yeah. Like a $5 Amazon gift card.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
exactly. It would be nice if it had some Game and Watch games on there.
It's got a clock.
Yeah, and it has ball.
Ball. Gotta have ball.
Ball.
Does it have girl?
No, just ball.
Okay. I think that's it for Wombat's fortnightly news.